Good, beautiful morning, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul. My name is William Michael Forbes. I'm a spiritual teacher, a medium, and an intuitive life coach. Today I have with me the energy of Master Jeshua, who wants to talk about the doorway to the path of freedom. And we're going to get into that shortly, but before we do, I want to say good morning to everybody, and also encourage you, if you look up on the screen, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, you'll see on the screen, we have our Masterclass 102, Liberation, which begins March the 29th and runs through till April the 18th of this year. You've got about 2.5 weeks left to sign up for this course. Some of the things that you'll learn in this course will include opening up your Kundalini, releasing past dense emotions, returning to the present moment, healing the body through meditation, creating a new life print, understanding internal and external triggers, learning how to change old patterns, letting go of the past. It's not a requisite to take Masterclass 101 to take Masterclass 102. It's also an entry-level program. Again, you do not need to be a slave to your past, a slave to your emotions, a slave to the information in your mind, as most people are in this physical dimension, stuck in the belief that your thoughts and your emotions and your body are who you are. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your body are not who you are. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your body are instruments that you use in this dimension of creation. And no better place to learn that than in this masterclass. So sign up now, go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com, and come and join us for that. Yes, indeedy. It is a beautiful and a brand new day here for all of us, without exception. When Master Jeshua came to me this morning, he simply said, you have to understand there are paths to the divine. There are paths back to God. There is a path that you can directly go back to God. And when he said that it's through me that you can get to God, that was the only way. He said, no, there are practices, very specific practices that you must engage in order to return to God. Meditation, he says, is one of the most important doors to open. Meditation, he says, leads you within. And he says that the kingdom of God is within you. It's not out there. It's inside you. So you need to go within. He said meditation is the first starting point. Getting yourself detached from the influence of the external world, as so many people are trapped in this world. Literally, like we're enslaved to sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. We're caught up in the world. He says that's the error of perception. That's the error of sin. You are caught up in the world. You're lost in it. Meditation, you must understand, you need to learn how to alter and change the function of your body so that it serves you rather than enslaves you. You must learn to change the function of your thinking mind so that it serves you and it does not enslave you. Many of you are still looking outside of yourself, even to the Holy Scriptures. You look to these texts. You hope to find what you seek in the texts. And there may be some relief, some inspiration, some sense of purpose and meaning in the written word of God. But the word of God lives in you. And you must go to that place within yourself where the word can be heard, not spoken by the mouths of man, but heard by your own ear, where you can see with your own eye. Do not be distracted, caught up in this world, the capacity that you have to open this doorway to freedom is within you. The path is within. The further you go into the world, the greater your dissatisfaction becomes. The more you get caught up and enamored with the things of this world rather than the things of God within you. The purpose, the value, and the meaning your life has in service to God is greater than any meaning, purpose, or value that can be given to you by man. And you must learn to go within. The practice of meditation is not complicated. It is not difficult. It is a practice that you have to instruct and teach and train your mind and body to align to Him within you, to teach your mind and body to align with Him in you. The simplicity of the process lies in going within. You go within by articulating your body to be a certain way, to be quiet, to be still, to be undistracted, to not let your body rule you like a child tugging at its parents' clothing. Look at this and see this and smell that and oh, there's that. Do not let your body be unruly. You must sit it down in stillness, in quiet, in peace. You must bring your body to that delicious and quiet and peaceful space. This is a step towards the doorway that leads to freedom within you, to get your body into the position where it is no longer distracting you with the world, so that you are no longer distracted by the world. You can use your authority by birth that you have over the flesh. You can use your authority that you have by birth over the flesh. The mere act of breathing, of giving your body breath, the mere act reclaims your authority over the flesh. And it is why, without exception, virtually any teaching of a useful nature will always instruct you to breathe the breath of life, to use the breath of life to still and calm and quiet the body, to soothe the savage beast, to not let it keep you distracted in the world, so that you are free to go within and not remain distracted. And the very act of the breath under your authority begins to train the body to be your servant and not your master. Your body is designed to allow you to exist in this world, to be in this world, to create in this world. But your body is not designed to be your master. And the breath is the first step in the function of the practice of meditation. To simply use the function of your breath to keep your body still and quiet, and to not allow its senses to distract you. And then turn inward, away from the world. Then you come to the second step. The body is the first step to get it in that place of undistractedness, where you are not captivated by its senses anymore. Remember, I said to you, the kingdom of God is within you. And if they tell you that it is somewhere else, in the church or in the synagogue or in the mosque, nay, the kingdom of God is within you. And you place your body in that quiet place. You do not allow it to distract you. And you move your awareness inward, away from the world. You leave the world behind. Any disturbance can be released with your breath. And you move to the second step, the place of your mind, of your thinking, disturbing and distracting and often confused mind that has been taught to believe this and to believe that, and what is this and what is that truth. Your mind has been filled with confusion that simply acts as another interference with your communion with the very thing you're seeking. And so likewise with the mind, you must do the same as you do with the body. You must instruct it into stillness. You must instruct your mind into stillness. Be still, be still, be still. You pull your attention away from thoughts. You pull your attention away from memories. You pull your attention away from emotions. You do not have to look at your thoughts. You do not have to look at your emotions. You don't have to look at your memory. You can turn away from the world. To know my Father, you must turn away from the world. You must give up the world to know the Father within you. It does not mean you give up your physical life. It simply means you turn away from the world for a sufficient enough period of time that you begin to experience yourself as the pure and delightful soul that you are. As you get your mind quieter and calmer and peaceful, as you turn your attention away from thought, away from memory, away from emotion, as you turn your attention away from what the body hears and smells or senses, as you turn your way from these things, you move away from the world. You give up the world. You move inward. When you pull your attention sufficiently away from your thinking mind, from your thoughts and memories and emotions, when you pull your attention away from the mind, you begin to open the door. You begin that process. At the moment your mind begins to acquiesce to your lack of attention towards it, which is what will happen, as you pull your attention away from emotion, memory, thought, your mind begins to quiet as you are no longer feeding it with your attention. As the mind grows quiet and calm and peaceful, the door within you begins to open, and there's a vibration and a sensation that begins to be experienced, not only by you, where you begin to feel peace and calm and stillness within you, but that also your mind and body are given rest, and they begin to experience different sensation, vibration, often felt in the fingers and toes, where you can sense there's a different sensation in the body because the distraction of the world is replaced with the stillness of your soul. As your mind grows quieter, under your persistence to not give it attention, to not be captivated by a thought or a memory or an idea or an emotion or a concern or a consideration, as you liberate your attention from those things, you begin to move into the vibrational state of your being, what you truly are, independent of what the world has made you into. As you are persistent in the process, you move into the realm of stillness. And it is in the realm of stillness that you can begin to have the opportunity to know and experience God within you. Be still and know that I am God. Be still. If you are persistent in this process of understanding, then you will know precisely of what I speak. And you may only experience the minimal level of peace, the relief from thought and memory and emotion, the relief from the distractions of this world. Even experiencing that is a wonder in and of itself. It is a wonder for you to experience stillness within yourself. This type of stillness you will not find in the world in the way it is within you. Yes, you can go to a grand forest and be filled with the wonder and majesty of the harmony of nature, but you are still in and of this world. But to go into the hallowed places within you, where this world no longer has sway or influence upon you, in that place you begin to experience the first inklings of the peace of God within you. The kingdom of God is within you. And these two steps you must climb in order to get to the doorway that you can push gently open. It opens for you almost automatically when you give up the world in the fashion in which I've described. In the mere act of getting your body still and quiet and undistracted. This is important. To remain undistracted by the senses of the body. To remain undistracted by the emotions, the memories, the thoughts, the anticipations. To walk through them undistracted to the other side, where there is no thought, there is no memory, there is no emotion, there is no sensation, but there is you and stillness. And in stillness there is peace. And in peace there is truth. And if you remain in the stillness and in the peace, and you are patient and not hurried, where is he? Where is he, you might say? I am in this place of stillness. Where is he? You cannot demand or control that which you cannot control. But you can be as an empty cup and allow yourself to be filled with his peace. You can allow yourself to be filled with his peace. And when you drink from that cup, there will be no drink sweeter than any you could find on this world. You would not go anywhere else for such a drink, as there is no other place that you can go. And your opportunity is now. You want to end your suffering and your confusion, and I have told you how to do this. It is not difficult to give up the distractions of the body, the distractions of your mind, to repose yourself in peace within you. If such a peace existed in this world, you would have found it. But the peace that I speak of is within you. And all the rewards that you would seek from man, you shall find with God. All that you seek in this world, you shall find with God within you. And so the pathway to the door to freedom is within you, not in this world. It is within you. To get your body and your mind quiet, calm, and peaceful, like a sleeping child, to get your mind and body into that place that they're but like a sleeping child. In that place, you can look upon the bliss of the stillness within you. You can begin to experience your true nature, that you are a child of the divine. But you must take those first two steps. They are not as difficult as you might think. You simply pay no heed to sensation. You pay no heed to the distractions of your mind. You do not give them any attention. You simply keep your body quiet, relaxed, and peaceful. You keep your mind undistracted. You pay no heed to its thoughts, its memories, its emotions, its anticipations. The purpose of this is, of course, to reunite with that within you that is also in me. That within you that is also within me. But you must choose to walk this way. It must be of your own volition, your own free will. No man can get to God by force, for that is a human construction. But in that place where you place your mind and body into that still and quiet space where they do not distract nor disturb you, and you are in that restful place, and you are on the threshold of the door where mind and body no longer distract you, and you are on the threshold of that door that opens before you in peace, and it shall only open before you in peace. It will not open before you in war or anger or judgment. It eludes all of those that play in such fashions, that think in such ways. It is only through peace that you will find my Father, who is yours also. Understand that. Be not deceived by your mind or your body or what you've been told. Is why I say do it this way. Have your body be still. Do not let it distract you. Do not let the sounds and the smells and the sensations around you hold you to the world. Give up the world. Go within. Likewise, with your mind, you turn your attention away from thought and memory and emotion and anticipation. And you simply ignore the thinking mind until it goes still. And you can speak to your mind in this way. Be still, be still, be still. I am with you. Be still, be still, be still. I am with you. And as your mind quiets and calms and settles, you move into peace within you. And your body will feel that peace. And you will feel that peace. The body will feel it as vibration, as a change in its matrix of energy. The mind itself will not experience anything, but you will experience peace. The moment your mind and body are placed into a sufficient state of stillness, you will go through a corresponding experience of a growing and profound peace within you. You will begin to reconnect to your true nature, the purity of what you are, independent of what the world has made you believe that you are. And when you begin to experience the true nature of your being, you would not surrender it for the world ever again. No man could offer you any amount of gold that would be sufficient to the peace of God within you. Nothing of this world can replace that. Nothing of the world can give you that. For it is only within you that this exists. So I say to you, peace, be still, go within. As I have instructed, do these things, and you will remember, and you will know. Do not be like a curt child that when you get to the place where you're in peace and say, Father, Father, where are you? Come to me, I am here. He will come when you are ready to receive him. He will come when you are ready to receive him. And there is a margin of patience there. But it is with great reward that you will know the truth. You will know the truth. And the truth will set you free. No, thank you, brother. Morning, everybody. You're very welcome, Laura. Welcome. Glad you made it here. So this process that he's speaking of, Jeshua is speaking of about meditation is a step towards God. It's the way to God. It's the way to knowing that within you, that exists within you right now. He says it's never not with you. It's always inside us at all times. It's never not with us. Never, 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 never. It's always with us. And those two steps are the exact same steps that they have us teaching in our masterclass series. Those two steps. We have our masterclass 102 coming up, where you're going to learn about activating your pineal gland, all the practices that you need to get your body and mind into that state where you can connect to the divine inside you. Because it is within you. It's not in the world. God is inside you right now. The divine is in you. The all-knowing, all-powerful, everywhere present consciousness is within you. The logical mind can't understand that, because the logical mind goes, well, if God is everywhere, why can't I see him? Right? That's what the logical mind does. You need to go within. You need to literally follow his instructions. Our master class, you will actually learn how to do that. You'll experience greater and greater states of, well, I'll use the word joy, love, bliss, peace, happiness that come from who you are, not from your thinking mind and your biological system. But let me say this too, that he says, when you can get to the place where you touch God, that what you connect to inside you shall also renew your mind and your flesh. Then when you touch the divine inside you, it will begin a process of renewing your mind. When you go into a state of peace, and we've seen this many times with students in the master classes, where you go into a state of real peace, real joy within you, and you experience that, and you feel that, and you suddenly know, I am this love, I am this peace, I am this joy. You're not going to find anything like that in this world, but you can bring that forth. You can bring the love of God, the peace of God, into this world by what you say, by what you do, even by what you think. So you need to adhere to what he said. Those two steps lead to the doorway to the path to freedom. And when you experience real peace, and you know that it's not, you know that you know because you're in it and you're experiencing it. I cannot tell you how many times we had students who come, I don't want to come back. I don't want to come back from that state. We always say the same thing. It's not about coming back. It's about bringing that to the world, bringing your peace, bringing your love, bringing, well, God's love and God's peace and God's grace to the world. Because when you connect to it, you become it. Right? You need to learn how to bring your peace and your love back to the world, to your mind, to your body. And the only way to find it is you have to lose yourself to find it. You have to literally, that's actually what happens when you put your body into a state where it's completely relaxed, it's not disturbing you, it's not distracting you. And again, I'm paraphrasing what he said now about where you get the body like an unruly child to be still, to be quiet, to be undistracted by the world. You do the same thing with your mind. When you get your mind out of the way, it's not thinking, it's not remembering, it's not emoting. You just don't pay attention to those things. You just go within. And when your mind and your body are completely quiet, that's when you begin to experience who you really are. Not who the world has taught you to believe you are or told you should think you are, but you begin to experience yourself as something that you actually are. A being of such wonder and radiance and beauty. You start to realize that it's not about your body, it's not about your mind, it's about who you are as a being, who you are in the image and likeness of a divinity that is within you right now. You've got 2.5 weeks to sign up for Masterclass 102. It's our most popular program. It's where you get to let go of old emotions. It's how do you do that? How do you let go of your anger, your fear, your guilt, your shame, your doubt? In the simplest and easiest way possible. You'll be shown by Master Jeshua, Buddha, and many others that come through me. You'll be shown very simple, easy ways to follow to restore peace to your mind, your emotions, and your body. Because your mind, your emotions, and your body are not you. They are instruments that you have. And there's simple, easy to follow steps that you can teach your mind and you can teach your body to be still, quiet, calm, and peaceful. You can teach it. It's designed to learn, right? Your body learned everything it learned about this world and how to walk, how to talk, what thoughts to think. And you can teach your mind and your body to be different than the way it's been taught by the world. Television, radio, entertainment, schools, teachers, friends, they all teach you and tell you things. That's not who you are. And there's nothing wrong with what you've been taught, unless there is, right? But you have a chance to let all that go in a very short time frame, to have the tools to do that. Good morning, Amanda. Hi. This is what the Course teaches us, and I have experienced God within. It is available anytime, anywhere. It truly is. Yeah. Hello, Melody. Good to see you here, darling. Hi, Tiff. Glad you made it. It's a journey, and it takes discipline. You know, it does take discipline, but you'd be surprised. I cannot tell you how many people have come into the Course that had long-term anxiety, long-term depression, and in a week and a half of the Course of just learning the first couple of steps, they find peace for the first time in decades, some of them. Some people we've had were on medication for years to control their anxiety and their depression. And they just followed the simple steps of teaching their body and teaching their mind to be a little different than what they've been trained to. And it's an amazing thing to watch people find that way to freedom. Yeah, it's really amazing. I'm glad you tuned in this morning too. Janine saying, highly recommend the master classes. It's life-changing. Sure is. Hi. Good morning. Kira is asking, thank you, William. I haven't been able to switch off lately. All my energy goes into work. I feel so much better now. Well, that's wonderful to hear. Once you learn these steps, it's like learning your ABCs. Every one of you here can go A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can go through that really easily, right? Because your brain was taught that by the environment. And you can teach your brain and your body to relax. You can teach the mind to be still and quiet. You can teach your mind and your body to be still and quiet. And all you need to do is learn a few simple steps that you will learn and master to a very strong degree in less than 3 weeks. In less than 3 weeks, you'll find peace within yourself again. And your mind will be very different than what you know it to be at this moment. If you've got a mind that's confused and frustrated, anxious, anticipating, fearful, you will have a very different experience of your mind than you ever thought possible. And your body always follows the nature of your mind. If your mind's anxious or frustrated, the body will be uncomfortable. It'll have physical symptoms. It can have physical problems because the mind is never giving it rest. And I wouldn't be pushing this so hard if I didn't know how important this is for you. How important it is for you to learn what Yeshua's teaching. That there's 2 simple steps that can get you to the doorway to the divine within you. Two simple steps. And you need to learn them. You need to do this for yourself. To know that you are not alone. To know that there's a place of peace inside you that has always been there, that you can return there anytime, any moment. We got a super chat here. Thank you, Jerusalem. Thank you for that super chat. Hello, can I get a message about tomorrow from Yeshua? Thank you. Wonderful to hear from you again, Yeshua. Thank you. Yes. I'm being told to tell you, go inside and know that my hand is in the hand of all. I am the hands of those that are with you. I am the voice that speaks to you. Know this, I am with you. I am with you. Know this. If you fear, do not fear. If you fear, do not fear. I am with you. Wonderful. Beautiful. Thank you, JJ. Appreciate that. Hi, Kim. Jasmine saying, my message to anyone here who has not taken these master classes is that these classes teach you and guide you towards your awakening. They have transformed my life, and it is life-changing. And they really, really are. A message from Yeshua on the divine plan over my soul mission. Well, everyone has a purpose. Everyone, you know it. You feel it in your heart. Even when your life isn't going the right way, you know there's a better life for you. Everybody knows this on some level. Even the drunkard sleeping on the street knows on some level there's something better for him. It's why he holds on, even in his depraved state. He holds on because he knows within him there's something incredible that's meant to happen. So you need to learn how to go within. You need to learn how to quiet your mind, calm your body, and go within and listen. God is within you. Christ is within you. It's why they all say the kingdom of God is within you. Give up the world to save your own soul is the other way he puts this. So you give up the world, your thinking, your body, your mind, you give them up for a little while, and you go on an adventure inside to the doorway inside that he talked about, the doorway to peace inside you, right? Where you're going within. And you have to literally give up the world to reclaim your soul. And it's the process of meditation is the mechanism of giving up the world so that you can save your own soul. To get your mind and body out of your way so that you can get inspiration, awareness, and a connection to God within you, to Christ within you. And there is one way, and it's through what he says. Very simple. To give up the world. That's what happens in meditation. When you get your body and your mind quiet, you've given up the world. You literally have given up the world in that place, and you begin to experience a very different you than the one that you experience when you're running around in your mind all day long, or running here and running there and going there and doing this and doing that. The you that you experience in the world is very different than the world that you are within. And what is within you will save you. Whereas that which is without you will enslave you. The world will enslave you. What is within you will save you. Again, go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com, and register for Masterclass 102, Liberation. It starts on the 29th of March and runs through the 18th of April. It's a 3-week program. It's $199 US for new students, our repeat students, of which we have many that come back to the course and take it over again. $99 for our repeat students. And again, it will be something that you will always cherish and remember when you have that moment where your mind and body and you're free of them. And then you realize you can start to change them. It's a game changer. It really is a big game changer when you realize you're not your mind, you're not your body, you are a soul. Thank you. Hi. Questions. I asked a question from Love's Grace. I did not wake up swearing at others for the pain they caused yesterday and today. Good for you. Yeah, being able to not let your anger and your fear dictate your actions is a very powerful position to get in. Most people make their decisions based upon what they've been taught and trained to believe. Very few people actually go within and search their heart, right? Most people are stuck in their thinking mind. Tough place to live all the time. I lived in my mind for a long, long time. Very difficult. Jeshua and Natalie's telling me to tell you, go within, away from the world. Go within, away from the world. Get the mind quiet. Yes, my mother is there too. Get the body still. Do not let your mind distract you, nor the body distract you. Go inward, be still, remain still. No thought, no memory, no anticipation, no attachment to sensation. Be still within. Sign up for Masterclass 102, Natalia. Go sign up right now. You want to reconnect to the truth of the mother within you, because the Holy Mother is within you. The The Holy Father is within you. The Christ is within you. And you are one with that. When you join in that state of being, you'll have to experience it yourself to really know. Hi. Tiff, when you say that, so we have somebody here saying, Tiffany saying, any message from my father? Been missing him, and I haven't felt him lately. When you think you are missing him, that's when he is with you. Right? I don't know why, but he's giving me this image of tilting a hat, like he's got a ball cap and he's like flipping it up and down on his head. It's like a baseball cap. He's flipping it up and down on his head. And he's saying, in those moments, I'm with her, tell her. So those moments you think you are missing your father, that's when he's energetically in your presence. That's when you relax and feel his presence around you. You know, we get so conditioned to believing that the only thing that's real is the physical dimension, but that's bullshit. And I say it's bullshit because it's true. You are living in a physical world with a body, but you have an invisible world called thought that nobody else sees it, but you see it. It's invisible. It's in your mind. Your thoughts, your imaginings, your memories, they exist in a place that nobody else sees, but you know it's there. You see it yourself. You can do it right now. So your thoughts are a non-physical realm that you are aware of. So it's a physical realm of your body. There's the invisible realm of thought and memory and emotion. And then there's you that is aware of this invisible realm and this physical realm. So there's 3 dimensions to your being just right here, right now. The physical body, the thoughts in your mind, and your awareness. And your father and those of our loved ones that leave the physical dimension move into a non-physical dimension. And you need to activate different senses to perceive them. In our Masterclass 101, which we're in the 2nd week of right now, you learn the basic practices necessary to how to connect to your loved ones, your guides, your angels, on the plane of consciousness on which they exist, because they do not have a physical body. Your loved ones, your lost animals, do not have physical bodies when they physically die. They move into a different realm of perception that's not physical. So your eyes can't see them, your ears can't hear them, but there are occasions where your clairvoyance and your clairsentience, your clairaudience can be strong enough. You can actually hear them and see them on a level of energy. So when someone's not in a physical body, they're on an energy body that's not perceptible to normally to the 5 physical senses, but you can tune into and feel their energy around you. So yeah, he's still around you. I don't know why, but he's moving this hat faster on his head. Like he's taking on and off really fast now, Tiff. So I'm not sure what that means to you, but please let us know in the comment section. If you have any thoughts or considerations on anything you've heard today, please leave a comment below the video when you watch the replay. Remember to give this video or this live event a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and follow. We're just under 3,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I would love to get your help in getting me to 3,000 subscribers. Need another 31 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and we'll hit the magic number of 3,000. It's a wonderful number, 3,000. I like that. I hope you'll support it. You're very welcome. And Jasmine, thank you so much for that super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I have a message from Jeshua for my travels back home? Thank you. I'm hearing the words Shasta, Mount Shasta. If you're going that way, Mount Shasta. Very important, Mount Shasta. You want to drive very loud and clear. Yes. I'm not sure. Yes, he's not telling me, saying no. He's not going to tell me what you will experience, but he's saying very clearly Mount Shasta on your journey back. Amanda, thank you for that super chat. Really appreciate it. I would love a message from my ancestors or guides today. Oh, wow. I've just been told to tell you, how do I put those into words though? This is the way my brain is interpreting it. I'm just receiving this incredible upwelling of love for starters. Like just like this, like, wow, there's joy, there's happiness just welling up inside me. And yes, you will be giving birth to the old ways renewed. Yes. They're saying to me directly, she, referring to you, she is giving birth to the old ways renewed. What are the old ways? The way of truth and love and light. The way of truth and love and light. The old shall be made new. Wow, that's really cool, Amanda. That whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're bringing the old ways of your ancestors into a new way. This is really wonderful. You're very welcome, Jasmine. You lost me when I saw your necklace. Pure evil. Actually, I understand why you would say that, Mario. But this actually necklace is a symbol of healing, not evil. It represents the movement of the Kundalini energy, which is a function of understanding acquired from the ancient Ayurvedas, which were taught and handed down to Jesus himself. Many of the practices from the Ayurveda were brought into his teaching. He adopted many of the yogic practices of the ancient Vedas. So that's just something you've been taught by somebody in a church or a Bible. But this is a symbol for healing, the elevation of the energy up to the pineal gland, right? It's a symbol. It's a symbol for healing. It's not a symbol of evil, but you're free to have that perception. What it can be a snake, but most people look at it as 7 chakras, and that's another way to see it. The 7 energy centers of the body: the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, right? The third eye, and the crown chakra. Different energy centers, and each of these movements, each of these twists represents a different energy center. It also represents the DNA of the body. If you turn it on its side, it represents the DNA, the structure of matter in the body that orchestrates the structures of physiology and how it unfolds. So this is a healing symbol. The function of it is to represent healing. If you notice, here's what is evil. If you look at this symbol, it used to be the medical symbol that was used around the world. Hermes, it's also known as Hermes' staff, right? It's also known as the caduceus. So this staff used to be the true healing symbol. And now if you look at most medical offices, there's only one serpent on them. Look at on the sides of ambulances. There's only one serpent because they've messed around. The men have messed around with our DNA now. And so they're symbolizing that messing around the DNA by taking one of those serpents ways. So you look at most medical symbols, you will not see the 2 serpents because the 2 serpents represent both energetic polarities working together. The full double helix strand of DNA working together, as opposed to only one. But you'll notice that. Yes. Is my heart really okay? That psycho gang pressure again. Your physical body is affected by what the world can project to you, but more importantly, how you manage it. And what Jeshua was saying earlier, and again, I'm paraphrasing, about the 2 steps to getting back is so important. You understand this. So important that you teach your mind and your body to be still and quiet. To teach it to not be affected by the world, the way it's been trained to be affected by the world. Thank you. You need to do that. Turn to your heart right now. Turn to your heart. Put your hand, right hand first, left hand on top over the physical heart. And then press the hand gently against your chest. And just hold them there. Feel the energy from the palms of your hands going into your heart, and feel your heart receiving that energy from your hands. And then I want you to think these words. Think these words as you feel the energy moving from the hands to the heart. Think these words. I'm with you. I love you. I'll take care of you. And I will never abandon you. And repeat those words slowly as you feel that energy from your hands going into your heart. I'm with you. I love you. I will take care of you. And I will never abandon you. And just stay with those words for a few minutes, okay? I want to say thank you, everybody, for the super chats. Really appreciate the support. Can Jeshua talk about commanding into health as he did in Bible versus loving into health? Thank you. He says you must first have a deep conviction and communion and absolute certainty that when you speak the word, it is done. Even the slightest doubt will result in a diffusion of the outcome. But to be of absolute conviction with no doubt or uncertainty that you are restored to health. There must be no doubt or uncertainty. I have that, but this one does not, to the degree that I have that. But you may go to that place inside and speak to him within you and say, do for me that which I cannot do. I turn to you to do for me that which I cannot do. And I surrender to your love, your healing, that point of surrendering and letting go. If you cannot command the word with absolute certainty, then you must surrender to the word. If you cannot command the word in truth, then you must surrender to the word in truth. Wow. Thank you, JJ. Appreciate that. Yeah. Dejana, relax. You need to spend some time being peaceful today. I'm being told to tell you yes, Janine. Hi. Will what I'm waiting for come in very soon? As soon as you stop waiting. You see, you have the energy of waiting. When's it going to come? When's it going to come? You have the energy that's waiting. Let it go. Let go of your concern about when it's going to come. And say, I'm really excited about when it arrives. Get excited about its arrival instead of wondering, when's it going to come? When's it going to come? When's it going to come? You're actually keeping delay, right? Anyway, I want to say to you again, listen, remember, sign up for Masterclass 102. You've only got about a week or two left to sign up. You want to completely change your life and what's going on in your mind and in your body and your world. This is the Masterclass to do it. It's called Liberation for a reason. It helps you liberate yourself from your mind and your body, your fears, your anger, and you'll learn simple, easy to follow practices from the Ascended Masters that will literally change the way you think and feel and believe about yourself. You're not going to see yourself the same way. You'll see yourself in the essence of the truth of who you are. And the truth about who you are love. That is your true nature. Love is your true nature. Everything else is just what you've been taught. And you can retrain your mind and turn it back into that beautiful reflection of who you are. I'll leave it at that. If I didn't get to your question today, please consider using the Linktree link on my TikTok bio or below any of my YouTube videos. And you can certainly, right there, and you can certainly ask a question. If you got a personal question that you don't want public people knowing about, use the Linktree link. You can submit a donation through PayPal for your question there as well. And again, thank you so much, everybody, for supporting this channel. I remember, subscribe, follow, share, give the video a thumbs up, give it the support you can. We're only 31 subscribers on my YouTube channel away from 3,000. I would really love to reach that number, and then we'll go on to the next one. But I need 31 more subscribers on my YouTube channel to get me to 3,000. Remember, as the numbers go up, this information becomes more available to people. It's not about how many subscribers, it's about how many more people can get this information to them, because the algorithm recognizes that if there's more interest, then it's going to put it out to more people. And so this channel essentially depends upon your support in that way. And so do the people that need this information that aren't getting it. I want to wish each and every one of you much, much love. I want to say thank you to Master Jeshua today for being present with us. And for those of you that brought up their considerations and concerns and your questions, I want to wish each and every one of you much, much love. And I'll look forward to seeing you, some of you in the 102. Jasmine, I'll see you in the 102 again. That'll be wonderful. And Bridget and a few others. And I'll wish you all much, much love. Have yourselves a joy-filled and beautiful day. Bye for now.